Hi everybody, welcome to the third video of our series of connecting with you in collaboration with Big Ideas Learning, National Geographic Learning, Laurie Boswell and myself, Sophie Murphy, zooming in from Australia. It's a privilege to be connecting with you all again and be working at a time that is so unknown and quite scary for most of us. We've taken our classrooms into our home office, like mine in the background here, and we're doing the absolute best we can to ensure that we're bringing our teaching and learning into the homes of all of our students. This can be a really daunting task, as we know, and so again I just want to reiterate and come together and say that we are all in this together, and we'll be working through many different ways and strategies and having a bit of fun together as we get through this. I'll be doing another Q&A session with Laurie later this week. I hope that you liked our Q&A last week that went to different platforms, including Facebook and Twitter and LinkedIn. And you're finding different ways of communicating with your colleagues and with each other to support you at this time of remote and distant learning. So just wanted to recap this week's blog, and that is that I wanted to provide some strategies that would allow you to be thinking about clarity and purpose. And so you've got this really limited time with your students online, or perhaps you're actually filming a video like I am now, and you want it to be as purposeful as possible. So starting your lessons with a learning intention and having a really clear success criteria. I personally like using the solo taxonomy to guide me through in using verbs. I use 4 different ways, so 2 surface and 2 deep, and using those verbs from the solo taxonomy to guide us through a very succinct success criteria that will help our students know where they are, where they need to go, and how they're going to get there. A couple of years ago, I wrote learning intentions and success criteria for the forefront, for the beginning of the Big Ideas textbooks, and I explain what the solo taxonomy and learning intentions and success criteria are in those. I will actually be explaining a little bit more in the next blog about the solo taxonomy itself and why I really like using that so much, and why it's so useful. You may have heard of Bloom's taxonomy. I find solo taxonomy a lot more user-friendly for students and for teachers. I actually, initially when I started working doing research with Professor John Hattie at the University of Melbourne in his book Visible Learning for Teachers, so I would have that right here. It's my favourite one. Excuse me. It's my favourite one, this book here. So I use that book, the blue book there, for John talks a lot about the solo taxonomy in this particular book here. I found it really useful, so I will get into that in the next blog. I did talk about purpose, clarity, and a few other tips this week. So again, I hope that you found those really useful. I wanted to end my short video this week with a couple of things that I found in cleaning out my study. So I asked students, one of my great passions is student voice, and so really hearing what students have to say about their learning, but also what are they talking about within their classrooms really fascinates me as well. I was looking over some beautiful papers here of students who have written what makes a great teacher. So I would like to share some of them with you. This is a drawing of one as well. So these are a few of the children in Australia who have commented. So perhaps take on their feedback and let's have a look at what they've said. So Layla has said, and she is 6 years old, she said that she likes when her teacher is funny, fun and loving. Jordan has said, a great teacher doesn't shout. A great teacher makes a fun class and makes them feel great about themselves. A great teacher gives you chances and doesn't get you into big trouble. Only a sensible way of trouble. That's what Jordan has put in there. A great teacher doesn't make you upset and doesn't make you cry. Sounds good, Jordan. A great teacher tells you all the things that you need to do. Great. That was in the previous blog, so we'll keep Jordan in mind with that. A great teacher would be loved a lot for being friendly. A great teacher makes things fair. A great teacher gets you smarter, but in a fun way. I love that. Luke, who's 5, said, teachers are, now this has been translated here because there's Luke's words there. A great teacher, they're nice, they're happy, they learn, help you learn, and sometimes teachers look for stuff in your bag. Well, unfortunately, Luke, we can't do that at the moment because we're teaching from home, but we will take on that other advice, absolutely. This one says that there's some math there, which will be very pleasing for everyone. So obviously a great teacher does math. That's 100 plus 99 equals question mark. And they're funny. So they do math, they listen, and they're funny. For this student here, what makes a great teacher? They love to smile, they're funny, they say hello to me. So thank you. There's no name on that one. There we go. And Xavier finally has said that a great teacher is fun, funny and silly. So there we go. If you look like that, then Xavier thinks you're a great teacher. So with a bit of fun in mind, I'll try and rustle up a few more of those student voices so we can have a bit of fun. It's so great to connect with you at this time. Please reach out to Laurie and I or the team at Big Ideas Learning or National Geographic Learning. They're an awesome bunch of educators and people here to support you as we go through this really difficult COVID-19 crisis, but we are in it together. I love saying hello to you each week, and I will see you later this week with the blog. With the Q&A with Laurie, and I will be talking to you later with the blog. I'll be talking about the solo taxonomy and why it's so important to move from surface to deep to transfer. And then on my video next week, I'll find a few more of those funny student voice comments as well. But please reach out if you'd like to know more. Then we're available online all the time, and Big Ideas Learning and National Geographic Learning will bring your questions to Laurie and I, and we will keep connecting with you and keep supporting you through this. We love your feedback too. So take care, have a great week, stay safe, and I'll see you very soon. Bye for now.